Week kicks off tonight. Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
His first throw is an interception. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And 10 from the 43. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he dodged the tackle. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Get set, get set. Stop.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Hey, look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Block behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Uno.
Putting the tight end in motion.
18.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get set. Run around south.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Purdy throwing here on 1st. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 38.
with the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets it forward and still got a yard out of that. It's Mo Williams who made the play defensively.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yakks. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hands.
Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up for the 20 after the touchback. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Strike.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
On target to Royals. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Off the play fake. Purdy. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw by Purdy. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Going to the ground again on first. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that That's a Chiefs first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. First
Yellow,
and 10
yellow.
at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It is caught left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now after
City.
tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Outside. Yellow. 18.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. And they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Outside.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. effort. Maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. I'll go, Louis. 15, 15. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Nice shot.
Looking to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Isaac Orindo to return. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
Noel Williams on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, McCaffrey. No one's around him. He's got space. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
That's left. Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Right there.
Now Purdy. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, but it certainly wasn't.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
What a great sign to start the second half with this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Offense is set, first and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
San Francisco.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set. 11, 11. Stop.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Outside. Up.
Again, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this, slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Attack. Go on,
Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
15. All right, go, Lou, 80. Hey, 57 colors. Hey, shit. Eye down these two. Watch out.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Extra point by Blackburn is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set. Left, left.
A toss right side to McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Here's Purdy to throw. Pearson on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Get set, get set. 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Cox going right back to Pearson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Eye down these two, eye down these two. Go on, 80. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 7-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And they could really use a good one here. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Let's see, first it was a pass. Now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Now it's Purdy. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set.
They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No better weapon than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. And downfield, he's got it. Titsworthy. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up fourth. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Yellow, yellow. I've got blue. Color.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Another throw for Mahomes. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here he is to throw. This gets the first and more. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line. 1 for 2. They'll try it on the ground. He'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the fourth quarter.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
brings up
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third and just 2 to go.
Get set, get set.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Looking to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Let's go on, 80. Yellow, yellow.
Setting up to pass. He's got it inside the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
I down these 2. I down these 2. Let's go on, 80. 15.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Go on, 80. My time.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. 49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Kansas City.